Welcome back to match 3. This is Old Man Poole. We've got a pretty great hand here. I think we're going to keep this. Water Trap Weaver is maybe not quite its best in this hand, but it is a 3-drop. And then we've got Hostage Taker and Arrow Elemental, which have got to be two of our best cards in the deck. And then Contract Killing to deal with anything bad that my opponent might do. Storm Tamer is a great first draw, too. If we can play it with blue up, it keeps the Hostage Taker alive too, which is a little bit nice. Can guarantee us value. Ooh. Alright, well this looks like probably a good Vampires deck if it's this late. Well, that would have been the perfect draw, but Skyblade of the Legion kind of ruins things. I think I'm going to play it anyway, but that's just because I expect that tempo is going to matter in this matchup. Getting going early, I think, is going to be important. Again, though, we have Air Elemental, which is a pretty great finisher, and Hostage Taker. I feel like we can't be in a bad spot here. Okay. Would rather this not hit. Okay, Swamp. Enchantment Keeper. Interesting. I don't like that card in general. You're very aggressive, maybe? Right? We're going to play our Water Trap Weaver, tap this guy down for 2 turns, and that way we can make sure that Raid is on for the Aerialist next turn. This guy also does a reasonable job of blocking both of his creatures. Well, 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop, even though that we didn't have value. Him playing the Skyblade on time was a pretty big deal. Alright, we'll try to be a little bit faster with our clock here, because I know these matches have been long. Thanks for sticking with me if you're still out there. Scream's Trick. He has +2/+2. We don't want to block the Enchantment Keeper. If he has +2/+2, we're okay blocking this Squire. Care all that much? Do we just not want to play around a combat trick? Maybe we don't. We have a pretty good hand. Find a couple of lands. Maybe we just this isn't that much damage. Alright. Maybe sometimes you attack like this with a combat trick because you just don't have a great follow-up that turn. And you're hoping to use your mana. Alright. Not going to use Hostage Taker yet. Don't really care to steal any of these cards, and Stormfleet Aerialist is pretty good if we can get Raid going on it too. Which we can. My opponent down to 17. Play the Aerialist. Also a little bit nice, because that's maybe one of the last turns we can guarantee to activate it, since the Skyblade blocks so well. Do we want to offer the trade now? Again, he's probably got some sort of combat trick. You don't have a great attack now. +2/+2 seems like the most likely. Skullduggery is probably the other one. Yeah, Skullduggery, we can counter it though. I'm gonna block here. He's got the combat trick. I think we have to play around it at some point anyway. Does seem fairly obvious he's got something. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll just counter that then. You got me. Alright. Well, got Skullduggery out of his hand, which is nice. Wait, didn't we counter the ability? Where's our ability? Bring an opponent you control. Wait, feels like that should counter both, shouldn't it? Sacrifice, counter target spell ability that targets you or a creature you control. Maybe I'm looking at this wrong. Probably am, right? Counter target ability, target spell. We can counter this spell. And this targets a creature I control. Target the creature I sacked. Oh, I see. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Huh. Because it's no longer targeting a creature I control. Huh. Okay. Okay, well, at least our misunderstanding there didn't blow us out too badly. He traded Skullduggery for his Storm Tamer, but... Okay, that was a little bit of an awkward thing. I don't love just using the Hostage Taker here. I guess we just keep up Vanquish the Weak. We want to find another land. That's interesting, because this is countering a spell or ability that targets a creature I control, and it's no longer countering a creature I control because the Storm Tamer's gone. Yeah, interesting. Don't think I care too much about Vicious Conquistador. Wonder if there's an argument to using the Vanquish the Weak on the Skyblade here. I think there probably is. I don't know how good it is though. Like, do you still want to play another creature? If we find a land, it's not going to matter. Yeah, I think we hold it. Okay. Sure, I think we'll swing with both here now. We get some random advantage off the Skullduggery, and we also have Vanquish the Weak. I think we can tear apart whatever my opponent tries to do here pretty well. Learned something new though. Do feel good about that. Alright, so let's give my creature +1/+1 and kill off his encampment. Skullduggery strikes again. This card's so good. For 1 mana, it just has such a high impact. Oftentimes it's a 2-for-1. Okay, in that case I think we will just vanquish it. Alright, lots of stuff happens, but it dies. And my opponent takes 2, and we kill off the Encampment Keeper. And I feel like we're in a pretty good spot. My opponent's down to 1 card. We have an arguably better board presence. And a bunch of good cards in hand if we find a land. Okay, we'll take our 3 here. Hopefully he doesn't just drop like a bomb or something. But even if he does, Hostage Taker can still get rid of it. Okay, Dark Nourishment. Not a bad one either. I guess we attack with the Looter and play the Skymarsh Bloodletter. We need to find lands, but fortunately we're not getting like really aggressively beat down either. Yeah, I don't know. That's Storm Tamer. I'm still bemused. It's just not the way I expected it to work, but... Alright, don't assume there's an attack here. There is, it's pretty obvious, yes, Skullduggery. Alright, well, we'll play our Opt. Sure. I'd like to get the Air Elemental online. I'm not going to swing here. I want to keep the Blood Marcher... Bloodletter? Bloodletter. Sky Marcher Bloodletter. Back to keep back his horde of vampires. Lightkeeper. And he's playing a really low curve deck. I imagine he tries to use Dark Nourishment to kill us a lot of the time. Okay. Well, we'll play our Air Elemental here. I guess let's play that first, and then swing with the Bloodletter. He was reluctant to swing in and chump attack earlier, so I imagine he still will be. I guess before I played the Air Elemental, he could have swung in with... Ooh, wow, that's a lot of vampires. Okay, well that's a reason why you would play the Hound, Encampment Keeper. That is a lot of vampires. Okay. Yep. We'll block. Take 3. Okay, a lot of vampires. What do we do about that? We play some defensive cards. That's what we do about that, probably. Rather be a 2/3, but I wouldn't. Well, actually, a 1/2 is pretty good against that too. We'll go ahead and put that guy on top. Our Dire Fleet Hoarder. And swing with our Air Elemental. It's the most bang per buck. If we keep the Bloodletter back, it helps block vampires. I'm worried that he's going to have like that vampire that drains us for, I guess, 6 when it comes in. Or I guess it's not a drain, but just shoots us for 6. There's uncommon 6 cost vampire? Is it 5 cost? I think it's 5. 3/3. I'm still at 1 card. Okay, yep. Charge of the Vampire Brigade, such as it is. I think we do trade. Yes, a trick, it's kind of bad, I guess. Not even anything, really. Okay, we go to 9. I'll go back up to 18. Call to the feast. Alright, we swing with the Air Elemental again. Use Shipwreck Looter. I wonder if there's a world where we hostage taker the Blight Keeper. Probably is. There's a world where it happens. Still rather wait and see if my opponent plays a better threat. Maybe I'm waiting too long on this. I'm kind of looking at it as a mind control though. It's like you wouldn't mind control one of those cards. Yeah, I'll just pitch the land. But maybe that's the wrong way to think about it. Marathon's Chalice? That's interesting. That's not what I'd expect to see in this deck. Just playing it for the drain? Or just going like super themed on the vampires? Right. Well, it's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he could be at 8 next turn. So I think we actually have to take the Blight Keeper. That is a lot of damage. Alright. We actually can activate it too at some point. It's not irrelevant. Hostage Taker is a good one. The Blight Keeper. Then we'll play the Blight Keeper, and it's mine. And we will swing with our flyers. This is a 3-turn clock for my opponent. And actually, well, it's going to be a 3-turn clock even through the vampires, I guess. We still have a removal spell for his big thing. Legion Conquistador. Going to find other Legion Conquistadors, I imagine? Just one. It's not super absurd. Couple of tutus. We will allow it. So we don't have lethal here, right? He just blocks everything on the ground anyway. Let's go ahead and hit with our Air Force. This is nice because it still puts that at lethal. If only has 1 card, we're at 8 life, we're gonna have 4 blockers. Yeah, I think that's fine. We could have maybe argued keeping like the Blight Keeper back there. The Blight Keeper back. I shame myself. I don't think there's anything you're gonna have here though. Such a cool art. It's like a giant like totem thing in the middle too. Pretty good. Anointed Deacon. Okay, don't think that's gonna do it. Does gain him some life. But he only gains 4, he goes to 6, he's still dead. Yeah. Unless he's got something great in hand, which is not impossible. So, block, 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 I guess. You have to have something pretty good to get us. The +1/+1 to everything would have been good, but well, actually, maybe I should have played around that. Would that have been enough to kill him anyway? Not positive it would have been. Right, let's swing with both. Guess it's pretty easy to get in with the Lightkeeper too, but it's probably just lethal. Alright, GG. Alright, 1-1, or sorry, 1-0. We used up 10 minutes left the game though. Okay, I think we just want all of our cheap stuff, honestly. I think we want Castaways. Like, it looks like he's trying to win early. I don't think we need Prosperous Pirates. Shorekeeper? I wonder if we want Shorekeeper. Doesn't block vampires incredibly well. He just gains life forever. I think that's the only change we want. Yeah, take out the Chupacabra. It still seems bad. Okay, let's do that. Submit. Bonus points to anyone that can tell me where my bad quote and badly done quote comes from. Ooh, what a hand. Yeah, we're gonna keep this one for sure. We've got Opt, and then that leads into Seeker Squire, which then leads into our Shipwreck Looters. Yeah, good hand, good hand. Oh, and Skymarsh Bloodletter potentially in the middle. We're gonna keep just about any land here off Opt. Bottom. I don't think we really have time to mess around this game. And the Ops into Ops, even though they are highly entertaining, are not super good tempo plays. Alright. Ooh, Vanguard. Okay, it's a good one. Mark of the Vampire on this. Horrible, horrible dreams. I don't know if I've told that story. Probably have. I played in the pre-release and I had an opponent that played this both games on turn 2 and then Mark of Vampire on turn 4 both times. And I only had damage-based removal in my deck. It was just like, yep, I can't beat that. The 5-3, or 5-4? No, 5-3. Indestructible, lifelinking, doom. I think we're gonna put him into the graveyard. Well... You have to find some lands on the way. Yeah, I think we are. I think the odds we just don't play him are not incredibly low. Alright, so we'll take 3 from the Vanguard next turn, which is awkward. I want to find one of our Wealthy Pirates. What are those called? Whatever, the Wealthy Pirate card. 1-4 is just very good against it. Plains. And Lightkeeper. Okay. I think we just always play this match pretty defensively. The longer the game goes, I think the better odds we are of coming out on top. So, I'm not going to swing with my Squire Keeper, or my Seeker Squire. Fall to the feast. Alright. The beatdown is definitely incoming. We'll take 3 here. No other great attack, though? Okay. I wonder if I'm playing that before combat means no Skullduggery, or means that he has no good card to go along with Skullduggery. Okay. I think wing with the Squire, or you just play Interloper. Interloper's maybe even a better swinger next turn. Then play our Shipwreck Looters. I think it's just a chance to find more lands potentially too. Alright. Yeah, I'll put that on top. Fine card. Probably try and loot away our swamp. Well, that does turn off contract killing. My opponent didn't show us anything absurd that we had to kill last game, though. Huh, it is dead. Interesting. Oh, I guess not. I don't have a flyer anymore. Duh. Alright. Prosperous Pirate, that's what it's called. Okay. So we swing with our Direfleet Interloper. A Shipwreck Looter. I wonder if we just want to kill this. We could just contract killing it and then play Shipwreck Looter off the remnants. Seems okay. Hey, we might have to. I'm not sure I'm going to find something high enough toughness to deal with it. Yeah. Alright. We'll swing with a slightly better offensive card. Don't think he blocks. Yeah. Yeah, feels a little bit of an overkill to contract killing this, but you might have to. Blue, blue, Shipwreck Looter. One is down to 2 cards. We'd love to draw. I think Siren Lookout is good. I think I'm going to pitch the other looter. No looter into looter this time. We've had a lot of good opt into opt, looter into looter play. Interdiction, okay. It's pretty good against us. We'll definitely aggressively block here. Go down to 7. Play Siren Lookout. Potentially play the Water Tap Weaver, depending on if we find a land or not. Okay, Conquistador. Ooh, Hostage Taker's still good. Play our Siren Lookout first, because if we find a land off that, we can still play the Water Trap Weaver. Put that on top. We have 2 blockers. Opponent can swing for 3. Again, if he plays anything really great, we can use Hostage Taker to blow it up. He's 1 turn away from activating Blightkeeper. I guess he could do it this turn. Ooh, that's true. That was a mistake, maybe. I didn't realize he was quite that close up the treasure. But if he has a land, that gives him 8. He can swing, go. I guess I go block, take 3. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, if he's got the land, we're dead. That was my mistake. I probably need to play the Water Trap there. I was blinded by the value. Yeah, he's got it. Oh, man. Mistakes were made. It's okay. Ooh. Oh, that's true, he can't swing with it and tap it. Never mind. Not quite mistakes were made yet. I'd really rather him not crack it, though. I want to get it with the Hostage Taker. But, oh, no. Not doing it yet. Okay, we may still have this, then. Play Hostage Taker. We definitely can't afford to wait now, though. Steal his Blightkeeper. Oh, this is a crazy good card. We've had it a lot this draft. I don't really think we can afford to attack, as humorous as that is. I guess I could trade the Lightkeeper away. I don't think it matters. We're just at such low life. We just need to make sure he doesn't like win off removal spells or... I think we've got the late game inevitability basically always with this matchup. He's just playing so many cheap cards. Okay, Catman Keeper. 1 land away from that. Probably use Water Trap Weaver on that. Or maybe we'll just do Air Elemental. So Swing with Direfleet Interloper. Maybe we should have last turn. I don't know. You do have to turn the corner at some point. Play Air Elemental. He pumps. These guys still don't get through the 2/3s very well. Alright. Interloper it is. This is +2/+2, isn't it? It's not even +1/+1. I'm not playing super well here. Ooh, it's a good one. Not something we can very easily remove. We've already used our contract killing. That just doesn't even get rid of it permanently. I think I might have to go a little bit faster here with our aggression. This is not sorcery speed, right? Yeah, just any time. I mean, it makes sense. It costs 8. Should have some upside. Yeah, take him out to 12. That swamp in hand. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not swinging that turn is going to end up costing us. It does mean we're... like, that same attack isn't lethal next turn. I guess we should play the Swamp for Blightkeeper, because that might have been lethal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I played a lot of Magic today. Maybe that's my excuse, but... we've been a little bit loose, especially in this last game. And last game a little bit too. We missed the opportunity to use our Siren, Counterspell Siren, what's it called? I want to say Sky something, but I think everything's got Sky in it. Right, no swing. We just swing aggressively here. Let's see, if he has nothing in hand, he's got 4 blockers, we swing with everything. He goes 6, 9, 10. Yeah, I just don't think we can be quite that aggressive. Probably have to keep saying chump block this, honestly. We swing with both of these two then? Yeah, I think so. Lead the Siren, look out back to block. Offer to take my opponent to 5. Okay. There are Desperate Castaways. Fire Swamp. And then we're 1 top deck away from victory. Okay. So we probably have to chump block with the Blightkeeper then. That's pretty good. And having to use it on a creature though is significant too. It's gonna be close. We have 4 blockers. He has to sacrifice this if he wants the pump bonus. Oh man, that 3 damage turns ago. I think that's gonna cost me. Yep. So everything gets big. Block. Block, block, block. And then we can take my opponent to 1. Oh man. Yeah, I assume everything comes in. He's gonna gain a bunch of life too. Yeah, never mind. Maybe this game wasn't all that close even. We'll go down to 2. Be left with the Wire Trap Weaver. Yeah, I think we want to kill the Vampire though. It's better. Yeah, there were a lot of misplays this game. I think I deserve the loss. That Deathless Ancient's tough for us to deal with though. Alright, well, let's swing with the Air Elemental. We'll play Stormfleet Aerialist as another chump blocker. This is a good top deck. So we chump. He doesn't have any other great attacks. Unless he drew something off the top. I think we've used up basically all of our removal though, which means that the Air Elemental might have to be fighting that next turn. I guess he doesn't have vampires anymore. Well, he's gonna have them though. Let's get in with the Interloper. On trading with the Air Elemental. I'll pass. Put the fear of me having something in hand into my opponent. That's been close, but ugh. Yeah. Not quite my finest outing. My opponent's deck is pretty cool though. I don't agree with some of the picks. Like, he's definitely playing some low impact cards, but he's playing a lot of cheap threats. Has a lot of lifelink and just even a little bit of reach with like the Dark Nourishment and the Blightkeeper and the like. We can't swing with both of these, otherwise we lose. Because he just double blocks and goes to 3 and kills us. I think we have to wait. And maybe he shouldn't have been chump blocking the Deathless Ancient for so long, too. One doesn't need much. Call the Feast is not good for us. A lot of life and a lot of attackers. And also gets the Deathless Ancient up. Yeah, I think that's going to be game. Ooh. Can't help but feel punished, but it is what it is. Follow up too? Okay, that's fine. Alright, GG. Let's try one more time. Alright, it's close. We've only got 6 minutes on our clock, so we're gonna have to play it fast. We change anything? Prosperous Pirate seems fine. I don't think anything changes. Still don't like the Bloodfast. Maybe this is only really good in vampire decks, which is where I've seen it before. But if you get a lot of life, that helps out. I think we're just a little bit too controlling. Which would really be exciting in this deck. Alright. Run over. We definitely have some good plays. It's a little bit unfortunate that so many of our 2-drops match up poorly against 1/1 vampires, but they do get some value on the way too, so it's not like it's just a bad trade. Alright, would like to play first. And it's definitely a keeper. We'll play Direfleet Hoarder into Shipwreck Looter or something. Hostage Taker, man, she has been kind to me here an awful lot in these matches. And it certainly is the best card in my deck. Alright, we'll pass. We need F6 aggressively here. Lightkeeper. No one likes that card. Direfleet Hoarder. I think there's a good chance we pitch the March of the Drown this game, even though I think it's pretty good in general. Yeah, maybe we won't. Maybe we'll take one. Do you need to find lands? Maybe my opponent will be afraid of Skullduggery. I think we have to swing. Yeah, cool. Our Shipwreck Looter. If he had blocked, we'd at least find a treasure, which is a little bit of an advantage. And we're gonna get rid of the March of the Drown, I think. Not a bad value card, but nowhere near as important as lands are right now. The opponent went 1-drop into 2-drop, we've gone 2-drop into 2-drop. Both pretty fast starts. Ooh. No swing. I think we'll just play Sailor of Means. Yeah, I guess we could play Water Tap Weaver and tap that down and swing kind of aggressively. Sailor of Means we can play the Dire Fleet next turn though. We could just offer. Yeah. Alright, I think it's just Sailor Means. Can't take too long on our thoughts here. I think Water Trap Weaver will probably get a better opportunity for us in the future. And Sailor Means is pretty good right now. Helps us get out the Dire Fleet Interloper on time. Call to the Feast, it's a good one. Okay, yeah, we'll take one. And plop down the Interloper this turn. Hope to find a land, honestly. Okay. And I'm playing that swamp. And I think we're just gonna pass. Ooh, Sunrise Seeker is a pretty reasonable one. Just a 3/3, which is certainly better for us. Take it. I think we'll probably play Hostage Taker on his Seeker this turn. It's probably one of the biggest things he's playing in the deck. I don't really love the Water Tap Desperate Castaways play. Let's just take this guy. And F6. Hope he doesn't have removal, but he does. The Skyblade's been better than it looks in the format. The 1/3 does a good job of stopping stuff. Alright. Aegisaur's pretty good. We'll contract killing that though. Yep, take one. Really can't allow that to live, I don't think. And play a Desperate Castaways. And pass. I'd like to find some of our flyers at this point. Really don't love swinging into a bunch of vampires on the ground. Okay, yeah, we'll take our hit. Keeping that treasure for the Desperate Castaways is worth noting that is maybe a good thing. Okay. Okay. Alright, and he's out of cards. Let's play this guy first. Well, actually, we have... I guess we can do Sailor of Means. No, because he uses up treasures, right? Because we have 7. This is worth 2 in effect. Then this guy turns off. Yeah, let's play Sailor of Means first. Even if it means turning that card off, I think that's okay. Taking a treasure. This guy. Actually draw a free card. And start more aggressively swinging. He's gonna get a pretty good value off his vampires here, but it's alright. Yep. One there. Takes 2, but we do get rid of the oop. Yeah, I guess that's true. I forgot about the Vanguard, but that's some little value for my opponent as well. We do have 2 Sailors of Means, though. Sunrise Seeker can start attacking. Okay. Dark Nourishment. Alright, let's remember that one. Yep, still getting in the air. Only 1 land away from activating that, too. Okay, we play the water weave. That change much? Not tons, right? Water trap. Swing with this for 2, 2, 3. Yeah, I guess we play it. Or the Adonto Vanguard for a couple of turns. One's coming up the board pretty well, though. We need to find flyers. You're not doing that. Yeah, it's true that double blocks there. Man, this last match has been a mess. Okay, pick my opponent to 11. Pass. It's gonna get in for 2 in the air, I imagine again. Yep, down to 10. Really ever at 7 because he has the Dark Nourishment. I guess we just get in with the Sunrise Seeker. I think we have to kind of get rid of the Seeker Squire. Uh-oh. Okay, just nourishing it. Still have some good drops, but obviously he could find like his Deathless Ancient too. We're getting beat down by the Aerial Brigade. Okay, Seeker Squire's not terrible. Not great, but not terrible. Sure, we'll put that on top. We go into 6 next turn. We're just very close to dead. Yeah, some loose play, especially in game 2. And a little bit in this last match too, although a little bit because we spent a lot of time thinking in our previous games. Yeah, I think this game is over. Let's opt. Sure, it's one of our better ones. One of the few that could theoretically drag us back into the game. Alright, so he's got the lands for it. No easy way to get through our attacks. Although he has how many creatures? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So are we just dead actually? So you keep that backspin with everything. We take 2, crack Blightkeeper. My opponent may have just done similar quick math. Yep. Yep, that should be it. I won't bother making all the blocks. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We take 2 regardless. GG. I know my opponent's deck was cool. This is not something that I'd really seen in the format. But yeah, just very, very aggressive vampires. Okay, well, it was a good run. 2-1 here right at the end. A little bit of a shame, but I think the deck was pretty sweet. Let's go ahead and look at it again. I think that us trying to make the Lurking Chupacabra was a mistake. And I think that I've learned that Argyle's Bloodfast is probably only really good in vampires, although I still holding my own. I think it's good there. I think the deck in general was pretty powerful. We were a little bit light on powerful flyers, which was kind of our win condition. Hostage Taker's just an absolute bomb. This card seemed great every time we got the chance to play it, and it was pretty cheap. I guess if they kill it immediately when it enters the battlefield, it's a 1-for-1, but if it ever untaps, you tend to get your card out of it too, and then they're just in a really bad spot. But yeah, the deck was solid, had a good amount of removal. I do like the Shipwreck Looters. Opt seemed fine, if not broken. Storm Tamer was pretty good. I'm sad that we didn't use the sacrifice effect that one time when we should have, but okay, thanks for watching everybody. This will be my third posted video. I think I will do a little extra snippet just at the beginning, but I'm probably going to try and pull out all of the audio in this match, so I know I've gotten a couple requests from people saying that you'd rather not hear the in-game audio. We'll see how that works. Definitely let me know plus or minus if you guys liked that change or didn't like that change. And maybe I shouldn't even be saying this because I'm not positive that that will end up happening, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to try and take it out. Thanks for watching, everybody.